All right, let's walk through it. What was it like calling a game with Gus? What was it like?
It was fun, to say the least. It was a good time, man. Gus is a dope partner. He made it so easy for me. And I think us hanging out a few times before we got in the booth and hanging out the night before, I think just the familiarity made me feel a lot more comfortable. So I thought it was fun. I thought we did a good job.
Well, I mean, Gus is an all-time great hang. I know that in terms of our business. Oh, how much? What'd you hang? What'd you do? Tell me a good Gus hang story already. Okay. What do you got?
Yeah, we ain't do much. We just hung out at the lobby bar till about 12 and just hung out, man. Just talk, chill, talk football, talk life, you know. So Gus an OG, man. So he give me a lot of game on life and everything.
Yeah, what he tell you? What is the OG?
I mean, come on, Rich. I can't. I don't want to say the conversation words, but you know, we had a good conversation. Who knows? There's a few cocktails involved. I'm gonna have to really think about it. I'll tell you exactly what we talked about.
That might be its own great show in itself, as your prep meeting, something like that. Because I've been around Gus post midnight as well. He had shades on that one night I saw him in Carolina. As a matter of fact, we were there for a Thursday night. I'm serious. We were there for a Thursday night game. We had just finished. We were already back at the hotel, and I think he was calling Knicks on Yes, and he had just finished what he was doing, and he showed up wearing shades and whatever, and it was like everybody flocked to him. Everybody just wanted to talk to Gus. Because Gus is just
it was a lot like that when we was at the bar. You know.
So, but what did
holding court like dude? And it was a good time, man. You know, we was relaxing. That just kind of loosened you up. So now the next day we in the booth, and you know we just got a nice little vibe. I could be lead a lot more. You know, when I'm comfortable like that. So
I just love the way
I like the idea that we got a team.
You should. I just love the way he talks sometimes and the way that he just, I don't know where he comes up. Like there was like a tight window and he said, I forget which quarter, I think it was Kyler. He put it in a shoebox is what he said. Put the ball in the I heard that. I'm like, that's
he the man. Look, when you the legend like that, he like John Madden and them guys. He just been doing it so much. He's so witty. That's what make you so great at your job. You come up with that stuff.
Did he give you any tips? Did he give you any tips broadcasting as well on that front? Just talk us. I know this is what, game 3? Was that game 3 for you? 4?
Yep, that was game 3. But man, Gus just tell me be me. Just do your homework. Know what you're talking about. Have a feel for both teams, and you know, talk to me. That's what he told me. Just me and you in there having a conversation. Talk to me, and you know. Give good detail, make sure I can understand it. I ain't I'm not like a football genius. So when you explain something, just make sure I can understand it. If I can understand it, then the 10-year-old kid out there can understand it. So he just kind of, you know, keep me in that line right there. So I just talk to him. So I feel like that's the best advice that he gave. Just come in there and talk and don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about who listens. Let's give all the guys their flowers. Let's give credit to, you know, they do something good. Let's acknowledge that because they're going to listen to these replays and their mom's going to listen to it. And, you know, let's show the guys some love.
Yep.
Bet. So.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to call it like you see it, you know, like if somebody makes a bad play or they make a bad decision, whatever, you got to, you know, and sometimes your colleagues that you used to play with might not like it, but at least if they know it's coming from a position of you doing your job and going ahead and doing it, I mean, that's why you have this opportunity, Aqib, is you've got the gift of gab, and you also have an incredible resume, and you know, and I know just from my own thing that whenever, you know, we're on game day morning or wherever we're talking, very rarely do we have to say to each other, certainly to Michael Irvin, hey, what suit are you wearing tomorrow? Because I don't want to wear the same thing. I imagine there's no real check with you on that one either, right? Gus didn't say you're wearing salmon tomorrow or something like that. You didn't have to have that conversation with Gus.
You know, like I said, I told you what I do. I just call Chandra, let her do her thing, man. Ask her what color shoes I need to get. Well, usually she get me together, so she got me together again.
What official color was that? What is the official color of yesterday?
Well, when she told me, honestly, I didn't know it was going to be pink. When she told me, she said nude, like a nude blush. So when I heard nude blush, you know, I kind of thought more tan, like a light tan, maybe with like a, I thought tan. I thought nude. I thought that's the first thing I heard. So she got there. It was pink. I was like, oh, Tondra, it's pink. And she was like, yeah. So,
that's great.
It
was terrific.
I put it on. I like this. So, make it work.
I love it.
I like it a lot.
I love it because it's you, and it adds to you being you, which is what Gus told you need to be. That's why you're in that booth. That's your fingerprint, man. And I loved it. I really loved listening to you and Gus. It was great. It made me smarter. And boy, was that an entertaining game, and you made it more entertaining. When's your next one? When's your next assignment with Gus?
Hey, I appreciate that too, Rich. Next one, me and Gus, we got the Cardinals again at Jacksonville this weekend.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Honestly, you should only call Cardinals games. Because
I'm starting to like the Cardinals, Rich.
I bet, because they're lit. I mean, they're entertaining, and so are you guys.
It's a good time watching that game, Rich. I'm telling you, it's an entertaining defense. You got Vance Joseph. He got all the creative blitzes he do, and they got playmakers on defense, man. And you know what the offense is going to do. It's going to be a super explosive offense. So it's a good time watching that game. So it should be a good one this weekend.
Yeah. And what do you think, do you think DeAndre's going to get more balls after the first quarter? What do you think in this one? He's got to be sitting there.
He had Pat P over there. Him and Pat P were playing physical, man. That was a good performance by Pat P.
I bet he kind of erased him.
He was over there with Hop the whole time, and
right.
I guess Kyler ain't really like that matchup. He didn't get too much separation. They was physical over there. They was almost wrestling over there. So I kind of just stayed away from that. But Pat P won't be over there this week, so I'm sure he'll get a lot.
Okay. Well, and plus you got a pool there in Jacksonville. Maybe that's where you and Gus should have your meeting beforehand.
Right. Oh, yeah. I heard it's a nice little hotel they don't have us there. So.
Oh, yeah.
We do it, of course.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.